So this cookie originates from Sweden and it has original Swedish name. I'm not gonna pronounce it for you, but it translates to raspberry cave. So come along, children. Enter the raspberry cave with me. Doesn't sound good. Here right now. First, shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. I'm finally building my website after years of promising. That's what it took. Anyway, we'll talk about it at the end. All right, so we're making a holiday favorite. Thumbprint cookies, AKA this is my best pronunciation, all right? I'm already ready for the comments to blow me away. Helen Grota, thank you. Swedish people, come on, just destroy me, let's go. Blah, 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 blah. I used to get these every year. My grandma was always the most exciting time because I love Thumbprint cookies. Reminder that I'm on TikTok and Instagram and all that, and the links are in the description. Thank you, that is a plug for everybody, and I hope you appreciate it. So with all that said, let's make this, shall we?
So this is a super simple recipe. Sometimes short and easy is what you want. Using electric beaters, you're gonna beat together 2/3 of a cup or 160 grams of unsalted softened butter, big soft. Beat that together on high speed with half a cup or 115 grams of granulated sugar, and just beat that bit until it starts to get a little creamy, about 2 to 3 minutes. Then beat in 1 room temperature egg and 2 teaspoons or 10 grams of vanilla extract. Beat again until nice and creamy. Then in a separate bowl, you're gonna combine 1.5 cups or 218 grams of all-purpose flour with half a teaspoon or 1 gram of fine sea salt. Just whisk that together, get it evenly incorporated. Those of you who are asking what kind of whisk this is, it's called a Scandinavian whipper, and there will be a link for it in the description. So I guess technically it's for whipping, but I do what I want because a pirate is free. Add your flour mixture to the butter mixture, and just fold and fold and fold until it comes together and forms a beautifully silky dough. I want to kiss it. It should be easy enough to handle by hand now, but if not, you can always just toss it in the fridge for 30 minutes before rolling into balls. So now that we've got our dough, we need to decide what we want to roll our balls in. Yep. Now really, I've got 4 options for you. You can roll it into crushed toasted nuts like hazelnuts like I've got here. You can roll it in shredded coconut, or you could roll it in raw sugar, aka demerara sugar. Or last, you could just leave it plain or potentially even dust it with powdered sugar. Next, you're gonna form your dough into 1-inch balls. Make sure that they're as even as possible. You'll get about 2 dozen out of this recipe. Once you shape your ball, immediately roll it into whatever your coating of choice is. Then place it on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Make sure that you give it at least 1 inch of space in between each cookie. I would say 1.5 inches would be better. I'd probably put these a little close together in my opinion. Now once you've got your baking sheets lined with balls that are coated in all sorts of stuff. Wow, this is one hell of a video. You're then going to take a teaspoon measure or your thumb and press a small indentation in every single ball, aka the thumbprint part. Then take your baking sheet and place it in your refrigerator for 30 minutes to chill. While chilling, preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius. Once they've chilled, go straight from the fridge to the oven and pop them in there for about 10 to 15 minutes or until lightly golden. Now you will notice that the indentions may pop up. If they do, use a teaspoon measure or some sort of spoon to push them back down and keep that indention there. A lot of people like to put jam there so this doesn't happen, but I actually like to fill mine afterwards so I have more options. And we'll talk about that in a second. Once those are done baking, pull them out and place them on a wire rack to cool. Now we can talk about fillings. Now you can fill these with just about anything you want. You can use a chocolate ganache, you can use any jam that you want. Now I'm not going to talk about how to make a jam because I already have a video for that, which will be in the link in the description as well. You can make a lemon curd, which I'll show you how to make. So basically, to make a super simple lemon curd, you're just going to take half a cup or 118 milliliters of fresh lemon juice. I actually used Meyer lemon juice for this. And you're going to place it in a medium-sized pot along with 1 tablespoon or 4 grams of finely chopped lemon zest, half a cup or 115 grams of granulated sugar, 3 whole eggs, and half a cup or 115 grams of cold unsalted butter. Place that over medium-low heat and just keep stirring constantly. Do not stop. And it's suddenly just gonna hit this extra thickness. And once it gets nice and thick, understand that it's gonna get even thicker as it cools. So go ahead and pull that out and strain it into a container, ideally over an ice bath to cool. While it's cooling, I like to drop in a bag or 2 of chamomile tea just to give it some oomph, you know, chamomile Meyer lemon curd. Fancy, that sounds fancy. And lastly, you could just make a very simple icing, which is just 2 cups or 246 grams of powdered sugar. And then you'll just add a little bit of milk, a tablespoon or 14 milliliters at a time until it reaches the desired consistency. And you can dye it colors if you want to be fancy. You know, it's what my family used to do when I was a kid, so I just do it for nostalgia reasons. Not a huge fan of the food coloring, but hey, family nostalgia, all right? Leave me alone. By the way, traditionally, these cookies are supposed to be filled with raspberry jam, in case you're wondering. So we're getting all kinds of not traditional, very sorry sweetened. I took some of my preserved lemon that I had in the refrigerator just chilling out, and I brunoise and mixed it together with some apricot jam, and that was fire, bro. Alright, so don't be scared. Use any of these fillings you want, mix and match, have fun with it. Now once your cookies are nice and cool, you're then going to fill it with whatever your desired choice of filling is. Also, if your jam is too, well, jammy to spoon it out like this, you can always just warm it up just a tiny bit so it's a little more fluid. So you've got it, Thumbprint cookies. It's very simple. You know, this is a quick, hot and fast one. But do you want to know what else is hot and fast? B-roll.
Guys, and that is it. So we made Thumbprint cookies, the classic holiday tradition, for me at least, and
Better be your tradition now.
they're just so simple and easy to make. Somebody makes the balls, haha balls, yeah I know. Somebody gets to thumbprint them. It's fun, right? It's fun. I'm gonna be changing my content a little bit moving forward. I wanna do more diverse videos. I've talked a little bit about this in the past, but life's just been kind of crazy and busy, and I'm not using that as an excuse, but you know, I've been kind of putting it on the back burner, but just, not just for me, but for you guys. I don't wanna just do the same style where I open the freaking cabinet. I'm just trying to be transparent with you. Nothing too crazy. We're still gonna be doing our videos that you will have always gotten, but I really need to add on to it. It's just creatively, I wanna do more, and I don't know, I guess I just wanted to express that to you guys and just let you know that that's coming soon. Yeah, if there's anything in particular that you wanna see that is just like way out there, let me know, because I wanna know where the interest lies as I'm developing these new things. Okay, I promised you guys I would talk about it at the end. So, I'm tired of you guys making fun of me because my Instagram bio has said website coming soon
For literal years.
So I teamed up with Squarespace to finally do the darn thing. Squarespace gives people a beautiful and powerful website builder. You know what, as a matter of fact, I'll give you a little sneak peek of the website. You can choose from tons of designers and award-winning templates. These are created with the typical browser and mobile apps in mind, so it makes their templates not only beautiful, but modern. You know, over half of my audience is mostly on their mobile phone, and each Squarespace website has its own built-in mobile website, perfect for browsing your website on, well, a phone. So if you go to squarespace.com/broll, that's right, you will get a free trial and 10% off your first purchase. From me and Squarespace to you, we love you, we kiss you, many kisses, thank you. With that said, if you enjoyed this video or you learned something, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.